Good afternoon. My name is Matt Leshper with 1836 Property Management, as always in beautiful Austin, Texas. Congratulations on being approved for your new home managed by 1836. This video will provide you a step-by-step guide on how to have a seamless move-in process. So before you move in, once you've got that lease in your email, sign that lease within 24 hours. We can't hold properties off the market without signed and written leases, and let us know if you have any questions or concerns. If something is not perfect, say something, let us know, and we'll make it right. Expect a welcome email with a link to your resident portal. We have online software, and within about 24 hours or a business day of your lease being signed, you're going to get that email. You need to look for it. Check your spam folder just in case if you haven't received it. Obviously, let us know if you haven't received it. That login is going to be your new resident portal where you can pay your deposit, lease preparation fees. It'll have due dates in there, as notice of approval emails are going to come to you as well. Also, you can sign up for your renter's insurance on your preferred provider and email a copy of your policy to the property manager before your lease start date. Your policy must have the following: $100,000 in tenant liability coverage to the property, a minimum of $50,000 of personal property coverage that's recommended. I'm telling you, $10,000 is not going to cover much, so go ahead and use the $50,000. $10,000 loss of use per occurrence, highly recommended. Things do happen. It's not all the time, but if you can't utilize your place, you're going to want some insurance to cover a place for you to reside. Also, 1836 Realty LLC must be listed as an interested party, an additional interested party on your policy. So what does that mean? That means that when you have notifications of a renewal or you pay your bill, they're going to send us a copy, so we're not bothering you to ask for a new copy or purchasing insurance on your behalf. So that's going to make your life better, and we have to be listed as additional insured on them. Move-in day. Watch for an email titled Lockbox Move-In. It's going to include a code to enter the property. Enter the code at the lockbox on the property. If you're moving into a single-family home, the lockbox will be located on the side picket fence. We don't want that on the door because if we needed to remove it, there's a challenge. So look on the fence line if there's a cedar picket. If you're moving into a condo and apartment, the lockbox will be located on the front door. So typically we'll attach those to the knob or something like that. Any additional keys, garage door openers, remotes, things like that will be left on the kitchen counter in a sealed envelope. That's so that we can inventory those. Please store the envelope as that will remain with the property. Upon move out, you'll be able to actually put those back there to leave them for us. And if you're missing a garage remote, don't stress. Our trusted locksmiths will be providing one for you. When they come to the property, they can do everything from rekey and bring it up to property code to provide garage door openers if you're missing. What about a mailbox key? You're going to need to talk to USPS. Unfortunately, we do not have mailbox keys, and USPS will not speak to property managers or people of that nature. They will speak to people with leases. So take a copy of your lease. The first 2 pages should do, but you never know. A valid ID to the nearest post office, and they will actually rekey that mailbox for you and provide keys for you. But you will need to speak to USPS about that. If you're moving into a condo or an apartment, our trusted locksmiths will provide you with the mail key when they come to rekey your property. And expect a call from our trusted locksmith. So they should leave you a voicemail. Feel free to give them a call back. Let us know if you have any questions. But they're going to schedule with you for those rekey options. While on site, the technician will also make sure the property is up to code with locks and door viewers and everything else that's required in the state of Texas. And we do have to get them in there at a very maximum of within 7 days of you moving in. That is the state law. So because they are looking to you to schedule, please ensure that that happens. After move-in, be sure you complete, initial, and sign the inventory and condition form that's attached to the signed copy of your lease within 3 days. If there's anything that you're concerned about, feel free to list it on there. Also, take photos. You've got camera phones now, so document the condition of this property top to bottom. Our job is really to get it right. We're not trying to send a bill to the owner for a repair or to the tenant for repair. We simply want to get it right. With the lack of evidence, if you don't turn in that inventory and condition form, we won't have the proof needed to be able to say this was a pre-existing condition. So anything you see on there, please list it. Feel free to take photos, share those with us, make sure they're time date stamped. For any items that are in need of maintenance, if you come in, the garage door opener is not working, or the garbage disposal is not working, feel free to log into your tenant portal, click the Create Request button. You'll enter your request, and these messages are sent directly to our maintenance team. They'll troubleshoot it and dispatch accordingly. Here's the key. Submit one request per item. So if you go to the kitchen and there's 6 different items, just submit a different request for each one. The reason is they may dispatch those to different vendors, electrician, plumber, so on and so forth. So make sure that you're as specific as possible. You can upload photos. Those are really helpful, especially if you have model numbers of anything that you see, such as a garbage disposal or any kind of dimensions. We may need that information to save us multiple trips to the property and to keep you from taking off work to schedule for those vendors. Cosmetic requests are not valid maintenance requests unless it's requested during your application process. So keep in mind that we may not send out a painter if it is fresh paint, but there's a small scuff on the wall. Just mark it on your inventory and condition form and make sure that it's noted for your move out. Thank you so much. We are so excited to have you as one of our residents, and we can't wait to serve you. We'll be here along with your property management team for your direct request anytime throughout your lease. Don't hesitate to talk to us, communicate with us. Together, we can make sure that this is a great experience for you. Have a good day, and thanks again. Welcome home.